What's good, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Zamir from XCC Tunes. Thank you so much for being here. In this video, I'm going to be sharing about the things that you need to know, you should know about MIDI in Cubase 11. I've been asked this question a lot by most of you guys about how to use MIDI in Cubase 11. So I think today is the day for me to make that kind of video. If this is your first time here, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, turn on notification, smash that like button and share this video to all your friends and family. Alright, so without further ado, let's jump right in. I'm going to show you guys how to create the MIDI event. So actually you're going to turn on the smart control here. I'm going to just move this cursor up here, and when you see this arrow, just press Alt. You can just draw in the MIDI events however long you want. So I think maybe 4 bars right now. Okay, there's another way to create MIDI events. So first you have to just create this like 4 bars section here and just double click on it and it will create the MIDI event. Okay, and if you want to create a MIDI track, you can just double click here. Okay, so here the first MIDI track is assigned to contact channel 1, and when I double click at the bottom, it creates contact, assign it to contact and assign it to MIDI channel 2. If I double click again, it will create another MIDI track, assign it to number 3, MIDI channel 3, alright? Assign it to contact as well. So that's pretty easy. It also works for the audio track. So for example, let me just open up my audio track. So now the first track which is selected here is audio, right? So when I double click here, it will open an audio track. Okay, so if I select here MIDI and double click at the empty area here, it will create a MIDI track, alright? Now let's go to the key editor here. Okay, most of the time I call this MIDI editor, but it's actually key editor. So today I have to consciously choose the right word. So if you want to draw in a note, right, just press Alt and you can draw the note, right? And if you want to delete it, you can just select all, just press delete. Okay, let's say you want to create a triplet effect. All right, so first you need to go here and select the triplet quantize preset, and then you can just press Alt again and draw in the note. Right click, go to scissors tool and select all, press Alt and click. It will automatically create the triplet based on the quantize preset that you have selected here, right? So which is really cool. So I'm just gonna play something here. Let me turn on the metronome. Okay, you see that I did not record anything here, right? But don't worry, just go to retrospective recording and click on this and you will have the MIDI event there. You just click on this lane, show lanes tab, and you can see all the MIDI event that we have. Okay, so I'm going to double click and open this. This is the melody I just played. I can press Q to quantize this. Okay, and if you want to have all these the same length, select all, go to fixed length, just click on it. Okay, this length is based on what is being chosen here, your quantize preset. So if I set this to half note, I'm going to select all and select fixed length. It will lengthen it according to the quantize preset. That's really useful. Okay, there's another cool stuff that you can do here, which is quantize. Okay, here are the grid type, okay, which is the same here. Okay, whichever we select here, it will be the same here as well. So if you don't want to use the one above, you can use the one here. And you can also quantize swing. So if I just increase this quantize and I'm going to press Q again, did you see that? So you just shift to the side. Okay, if I move this back to 0, press quantize. So this is really cool to create humanized effects. Let me just draw in a note here. I'm going to select this, and if you want to move this to the right or left, you can press Ctrl and press the arrow to move it to the left or to the right. Okay, and if you want to move it up, you can just press up arrow. Very simple. Okay, and if you want to adjust the velocity, you can select Ctrl and Shift and you can move it up. And if you don't like this feedback, you can turn it off, of course. the speaker, just go to acoustic feedback here and turn this off, right? Okay, so that's one of it. And if you want to move this up, the arrow key, and if you want to move up an octave, press shift and go press arrow. Okay, so you go up an octave. Okay, for the chord editing here, I'm going to show you, this is really cool. So here I'm just randomly choosing notes, and when I select all, it's going to show me what type of chord is this. Is it a major or minor? Okay, and it's a major, and it's a flat major with C in the bass. Okay, so if I move this up an octave, it shows A flat with E flat in the bass. Okay, so let's move this up as well. Okay, now it's A flat major, and if I move this down, it will show me minor. And let's say if I add another notes here, I'm not sure what chords this is, just select this, and oh, it's A flat minus 7. Okay, that is cool, right? So this is very useful when you want to compose a different kind of chords, and the kind of chords that you don't really know. If you want to create a major chord but you don't know what are the notes, you can just go and click here, right, and come here and you can just click on whichever note starting point. So this is D, F sharp and A, so there's D major. And if you don't know what chord is this, just go here and it's going to show you D, you know. So let's go with augmented. What are the notes for D augmented? Just click here, D, F sharp and B, A sharp. Yep, isn't that cool? So let's create another chord here. Okay, I'm going to move this back so it aligns with the bar. I'm going to go and change this to a different chord. Okay, this is A flat minor 7, this is B minus 7. Okay, and let's say I don't know what are the chords for this. What you can do is just press shift, right click, go to create chord symbols and hit OK. And now you'll see this A flat minor 7 and B minus 7. Alright, now if you want to delete one of this MIDI event, let's say you want to trim it, right? You just press Alt and click on these events. Now you can just delete the events, right? And if you want to just select this part to loop, right? Just select and press P as in Peter. And I'm going to press 1 to move this cursor to the second bar. Okay, I'm going to hit play. Okay, another cool tip that I'd like to share with you guys is to use the control and use the mouse wheel to scroll up and scroll down. It will zoom in and zoom out. So if you move the mouse to the right and you do the same, it will zoom in the other part here. You want to zoom in here by pressing control and mouse wheel, zoom in and zoom out easily. Alright, so that's pretty cool. Okay, if you want to delete all the tracks, you can just press and click and right click, go to remove selected track. Okay, guys, I'm going to touch a little bit about the scale assistant here. So for example, if you are using a major scale for this track, it's a C major scale, you can just go and select show scales notes guide. So when you click on this, can you see the highlighted part here? It's not really highlighted, it's just that a little bit of gray. Okay, another thing is you can click on this snap pitch editing. Snap pitch editing is really cool. For example, if you want to move this down to a different note, it will always snap to the scales that you have selected, right? It will not go to a B flat or A flat, you know, because C major scale, all the notes in the C major scale is all the white notes. There's no black notes at all. Okay, if you want to like just collapse this to only see the notes in the scale, you can go here and click on it. Now these are the notes which is used in this particular MIDI event. And you can choose whether you want to show pitches with events or show pitches from scales assistant, right? So if you want to add a few more notes here, you can use this one, or if you don't want to see any of the notes because it's too distracting, you can just go here like this. Perfect. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you guys find some value in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, turn on notification and smash the like button and share this video to all your friends. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.